Good morning, second grade. We're on lesson 101. So lesson 101, okay? Now, today's lesson, we're talking about geometric solids. And I'm excited because I think this is maybe some of you already know some of your geometric solids. That's great. But if some of you don't, that is okay because we're going to be talking about it today. So I have a picture here for you of these geometric solids, and we're going to go over them, okay? So for the first one, we have a sphere, then we have the cube, then we have the cone, we have a cylinder, we have the rectangular prism, we have the triangular prism, we have right here the hexagonal prism, and this one is the rectangular pyramid. You see on the bottom, it has a rectangle on the bottom. And then we have the triangular pyramid. Okay? Those are all of the geometric solids. What are these called? Good. Geometric solids, okay? So these are geometric solids here that we're going to be learning about. Now, there are different things about these geometric solids, okay? So, let's look at the cube here. We have the cube, right? And each of these has faces. That's the flat surfaces. There's a face there, on top, on the side, on the other side, on the bottom, on the other side too. Pretend it's like a tissue box, right? And so, how many faces does it have total? Well, one in the front, one in the back, that's 2. On top and on bottom, 3, 4. On the sides, 5 and 6. So there's 6 total faces on that cube, okay? And let's see here. And then also, we are going to learn about edges. And edges are super easy also. Edges is basically what's at the end of the geometric solid. So so we can take a look at the rectangular prism. Now I'm going to point to the edges. That's an edge. Right there, that's an edge. That's an edge. There's an edge there. There's a longer edge there. There's an edge there, there, and there. So those are called the edges, okay? The edges are basically the outer, lines on the shapes there. And, see, there's an edge there, there. So it's kind of like the drawing of it, right? Edges. And then there's also the vertex, or if there's more than one vertex, it is the vertices. So here, right here, is where it meets in the middle. So I can even put a dot there, and that would be the vertex. A vertex is where the 2 lines or edges meet. Okay, so that is a vertex there. This one has a lot of vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a lot of vertices on here, okay? On your geometric solids also. Now, let's see. So we talked about edges. We talked about vertexes. And which geometric solid has a square in it? That's right, the cube, right? And also, I guess the rectangular pyramid does too, right, on the bottom. Okay, so you're going to have to memorize these shapes because on your worksheet, you'll basically have these geometric solids that you'll have to basically circle, okay? So on your lesson worksheet, which is a fun one, it looks kind of like this. You see that? Okay, but that's your lesson worksheet, and you're going to find things around your house maybe that look like these shapes, okay? Like, for example, if you have the cone, you can maybe think of an ice cream cone, okay? And you can draw it in your lesson worksheet. After done with your lesson worksheet, you can go ahead and do your regular worksheet. And make sure you take your time on it, okay? And everything like that. So I'm so glad that I got to share some geometric solid shapes with you. And try to memorize those. Try your best to memorize them and keep them in your head, okay? I miss you guys. I'll see you soon.